Okie dokie. Switching to the credit page. Hey, hi everybody, it's Astrid and Company. And I know I sound distracted, that's because I'm putting together a meal prep. I play Zarni Greenblade, and our pronouns are she, they. Passing off to my partner, Blasty. Yep. Yay! So, a little over half. Yep. Yep. No. On the mm-hmm. Yep. I would I would recommend we take a day or two and observe the town. Mm-hmm. Could I use, this is gonna sound weird, could we use a lore to figure out how best to launder the money? Okay. Observe which merchants are better for passing our coin to make sure it gets out to the people. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm at 15 and 13 at the moment.
Plus, he could get in contact with the local Fishermen's Guild and help them.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Okay, so I'm going to say this. To cook enough food to actually help will be 15 common ingredients. I'm not going to use up any of your rares.
That works for me.
That's going to take up 4 hours of time, basically, to cook enough to distribute. And then you'll need to have someone either distribute it yourself and maybe pay a bribe to the guards because they will notice, or find some way to sneak it around the town or the city.
Oh, yeah. I'm more than happy to pay a bribe at the moment.
Especially if part of the bribe is some food.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. All right, so that's what you'll do. Let's see. What about... So that's 2 of you working on the money distribution, at least, unless, Jory, you're joining with that.
I was joining with that.
Okay. So since we have our roles, I'm going to start with Blasty. Sojin, go ahead and give me a cooking lore check. Let me check your DC real quick.
Also, Fee, you're Avi.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I've been haven't been streaming.
I'm going to reroll that. Yeah, I rerolled.
Okay.
Normally when I reroll, I get the same result.
Oh, we're lucky today.
There we go.
Thank God.
Yeah, I forgot because I haven't been streaming this week because of stuff going on.
You're good.
But okay, let's see. What was your... Oh, okay, well, yeah, critical success. So, on a critical success, yeah?
I was going to say, at least throw at least 40 gold towards the guards.
Well, actually, the first bribe... excuse me. Let's see. The first bribe, actually, to the guards is going to be... Yep, you're right, 40 gold. So there is a guard contingent that has come, and they basically, shake you down a little bit. But you can bribe them with 40 gold, and they'll be on their way.
Look, here you go, gentlemen. Some gold and some food. Probably the best you're going to get for a little bit. It's good stuff that comes in once in a great moon.
Okay. And since you got a critical success, I'm going to determine that you were able to get 2 liberation points instead of 1.
Hell
So 13.
yeah.
Yep, so I will update that. And for everyone else, those that are helping, how are you helping again?
I was watching the merchants and observing to figure out which ones are in the Baron's pocket and which ones are against.
Oh, I thought you were the one distributing the money, basically the main role.
That was going to be Jory.
Okay. All right, so that's what you're going to be doing. And Iskander?
Iskander was basically just like the reason I was using mercantile lore is because she's basically just like figuring out who's in most need of money, who's in the most dire straits.
Okay. And you got a 29. That will not be a success. Actually, no, this is a help check, so that will be a critical success. So that'll be a
Nice.
+2. +2. All right. So, Jory, go ahead and make your roll.
He did. It was a 36.
Oh, you already did.
Oh,
Nat 20.
what was it?
Nat 20.
Nat 20, actually.
Oh, there it is.
30.
Okay. So, you all spend about an hour working on this, basically, since two people helped to cut down the time. And Jory was able to find the right people to deliver the money to. So over the course of an hour, you have spread around enough that you're certain that over the course of the next day or so, the people will be fed, will be a little bit less poorly off. And you have earned 2 liberation points.
Woohoo!
Okay.
15.
Now, Team Money, you guys have 3 hours remaining before we catch up to where Sojin was. So what would you like to do with that time? Keep in mind, you can also investigate around town to try to find information about how to get into the fort or about the fort's defenses or whatever you'd like to do. So what would you like to do?
Let's see. Let's see. I think that just like I might as well just start poking around the fort,
Yeah.
perceiving what I can.
When you say poking around the fort, what are you doing specifically?
She wouldn't be going to the fort directly. Instead, she'd be doing whatever business that she could conduct, like around here or here or here,
Making yourself
and
kind
basically just like
sorry.
looking up and just like, you know, it's not something close. She won't see anything that's, you know, in detail, but she might find a really obvious weakness.
Okay,
Or flaw
so
in the
basically,
fort.
you're seeing what you can do by observing from afar, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So you can go ahead and make a perception check then. I'm also going to need a stealth or society check. Well,
Do you want to
I think I
reroll
should
that?
roll. I think I would like to re-roll that, actually. Give me just 1 second. There we go.
Much better.
And let's see. What is my stealth compared to my society? They're both bad. Mind if I re-roll that?
I mean, feel free.
You got the points to reroll.
Oh, God.
Okay. So,
Well,
by the way, how are you dressed during this?
oh god. I think that she'd just be wearing her padded coat.
So you're trying to disguise yourself, obviously, right?
Yep. She's just trying to blend in. Look like an ordinary civilian.
Okay. Okay, so the 2 questions. 1, did you take any of the NPCs with you? And 2, give me a deception check.
Deception?
Yep.
Yep, you heard me.
Alright. Let's see. Let's see. I think that if she brought anyone with her, it would be Octavia. Is that a thing I can do? Hello?
Certainly can. Yes.
Alright. Cool. There we go.
Okay. So, with that check, as you're poking around, looking around. Guards, a group of 4 guards approach you and Octavia. The guards started shoving you. Oh, hey there! What are you doing? All acting all sus. What's the big idea?
Among Us. Sorry. I've never been to the city before, so I'm familiarizing myself with the streets. Sorry if I'm causing any trouble.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. What do you say? And the other guard says, well, I believe that we should, we could simply arrest them, these 2 women, and see what's going on with them, because perhaps they have seditious things among their items. Unless, of course, you simply forgot to pay the toll.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I forget to pay the toll up front? How much was it?
It was 60 gold. 60 gold, aye.
Really? From what I heard, it was only about 20 gold. That's what I heard from going in.
All right, well, give me a diplomacy check, see if you can convince them. Good luck. You are going to be
Do I need good
-2.
luck, though?
Actually,
No, do I actually want
let me
good
look
luck?
at the...
Actually, before I do
well,
that,
let
I
me
can
take
also
a-
use the...
Oops.
Okay, go ahead and give me a, I guess, Society for Recall Knowledge?
Yep.
Since these are... Alright, so you're going to get a +2, so I need to look at these guards to see what their DC is. I mean, you probably beat it, but I'm just checking just for my knowledge.
With assurance, it would
Let's
be
see.
33.
Well, with assurance, okay. So yeah, difficulty is 26. So sure.
Awesome.
So with
So
that
I pay
said,
the 20 gold bribe.
yeah, they seem a little less than happy about it, but your manner is genteel enough that they decide to just accept it, and you pay the 20 gold, and you're let off the scot-free, but you're not able to observe anything. So
Understood.
that it means you have 1 hour remaining. But before I go back to you, what about the rest of you? What are you 2 doing? So that's Jory and Zarni.
Zarni is probably gonna go.
What do you want to do, Zarni?
Where are the slums of Drelev?
The slums would be closer towards the docks.
Okay. I'm gonna go there and check in on anyone who needs medical attention.
Okay.
I'll follow and listen for any rumblings about uprisings that might be able to be encouraged and deepened.
Okay. So, since medical attention is going to take a little bit more time, we'll say that is going to take 3 hours. So, Jory, give me a perception check to see what you can find, what you can overhear. DC is 30, it looks like. Oh, well, you got it. So, actually, looks like you had a crit. Okay. So, I'll tell you what you discover in just a moment. But, Zarni, go ahead and give me a medicine check. 35 will be a success. So you spend some time tending to the sick and the poor that have suffered, and it shocks and appalls you how terribly this community has been treated. People are hungry, people are getting beaten very obviously by the mercenaries, and you can almost feel Mother Vulture's anger rise like bile in your throat, because this is no way to treat a community.
Yeah.
But she understands the need for patience and calm, so she does not stir you to action. But she really wishes you had time. That's
Honey
it.
Vulture, give me some
You
level
do
20
manage
spells.
to.
Yeah.
Give me level 20 fireball.
No.
I joke.
You have earned yourself an. I know you joke. But you have earned yourself another liberation point. So
it's what,
congratulations.
16?
Also, at 16. Now keep in mind that even if you get the 20, it won't be done until Baron Drelev is captured or killed.
Oh, yeah.
With that said, you also discover something new that, Jory, you overheard. You overhear two facts. First of all, you overhear some of the poor were apparently old, sickly engineers that were behind the building of the castle itself, and they point out something that stood out in the back of your head, but you didn't notice, that the city walls, the outer walls protecting the citizens, are only made of wood, but the walls protecting Baron Drelev are made of the solidest stone available within 100 miles.
Yep.
So it's very obvious what Baron Drelev favored as a practical concern himself. And apparently there's mention that there was one of them had designed or written up the plans for a tunnel that would lead out into the Hooked-Tongue Slough from the lower levels of the keep.
Remind me, where's
Now-
the
Secret
hooked
tunnel.
They have it.
Over
Secret
the
tunnel.
direction.
Now, apparently they were not the ones that actually built it, but now you know that there's something out there that may be able to be found. Finally, you overhear something else. Apparently one of them says, "No one knows for sure where the warlord Armag has gone. After accepting Drelev's offer of an alliance in exchange for sparing the town, he took several people as hostage and marched into the hills. I heard that he's supposed to return the hostages once the Baron has proven his loyalty to Patax, whatever that means. But most folks, I hear that those hostages are very likely dead." What that tells you is that Baron Drelev was expecting Armag the return.
Oh joy!
Too bad we don't have magic to make an illusion specific.
All right, so the party has another 4 hours to do stuff during the day. What would you like to do?
I think Zarni would just stay in the slums, tending to people.
Help.
Okay, so that you know, you won't be able to gain any more liberation points today, but you can continue doing so to maintain your cover.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because basically every action you can only do once per day.
Yeah.
All right. What about the rest of you?
So, what is B4?
Let me see. B4.
Looks like a temple.
Mm-hmm.
The Temple of Aristil, a large stone building that appears to be only a shell. You haven't gone there yet to explore it, but if you wish, you could.
Yeah, I will. I think I shall go explore it.
Okay.
After I've finished up giving out the food and basically distributing what I could.
All right. So you make your way to the temple, and give me a stealth check to see if you, or a society check to basically blend in with the crowd and go unnoticed.
$36.
Easy work. So you make it to the temple and you sniff around, look around. You find that the front door is locked, but there is a window up high that you could climb into if you don't feel like trying to pick the lock. What would you like to do?
Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Lemon
Athletics
squeezy.
check,
Walk that
DC
wall like it's...
20. DC 20.
Do I even need an athletic check with my boots?
Oh, that's right. You do have your boots. Never mind. You just.
I could just
climb on up.
Spider orc.
Does whatever a spider.
Spider orc
Dorks.
does. So this actually just climbs up the wall.
All right, you slip inside. You spend an hour or so searching through the temple, and you find that it is indeed only a shell. The interior is incomplete and empty. Whatever rooms weren't built and designed for use have long since been tossed over. There are old candlesticks, candelabras thrown to the ground, old pews smashed and just flipped over. It seems that basically the entire place was tossed. You do see three rooms that do have clerical vestments inside, and not a single person inside of either of them. In fact, there's a layer of dust in each of those rooms, and you can just barely make out what looks like drag marks from each of the rooms from months ago.
I'll follow those drag marks to see where they
lead to. They lead to the front. Oh, go ahead.
The front door, right?
Yeah, they lead to the front door, and then the trail is lost at that point because of rain washing things out. But it's very likely that the three priests that were here or in those rooms were dragged away.
I will just go over the rooms with a fine-tooth comb before heading back, I guess.
All right, give me a perception check then.
3.
Okay. Tucked underneath one of the, you find the following items: 3 moderate healing potions, and
You okay?
Yeah.
and 16 gold pieces and 28 silver pieces scattered about.
3 moderate healers. Not much, but still useful.
All right. So, Zarni, you said you were gonna heal around. Was there anything specific you wanted to accomplish while you're doing so?
Maybe also while healing them, look for a tunnel entrance. As discreetly as possible, of course.
Okay. Well, since you're going to be doing that, give me a stealth check and or a society check first to see how if you're noticed.
Let's do society because I'm better at that.
All right, that will be a failure.
Oh, I'm re-rolling then.
And that is a success. So, now since you're able to just meld in and look around, give me a perception check and see what you can find. Okay. So, you spend the next few hours just before sunset figuring out what your next move is, trying to find any sign of a secret tunnel. And you do not find any on the... you do not find any here. However, you do find the old men that Jory had listened to earlier, and one of them mentioned that they weren't paid, apparently, because apparently they built it on the tunnel extends out from the wall of the keep. In other words, you're going to have to look around the wall of the keep, in other words, to find it.
Okay.
All right. So that just leaves Iskander and Jory. What are you two doing?
Iskander's gonna go to the tavern. That's over at B4, B6.
Okay. That is Bellwether Soup and Kettle. It's one of the busier taverns.
And she's going to be performing, singing and stuff like that. Is it possible to also gather intelligence at the same time?
Depends.
Basically, She's
Go
just
ahead.
like trying to pick up on conversations between the mercenaries.
Okay. Certainly. So go ahead and give me a performance check first.
Want to hear a song too?
Sure.
All right. So it goes like this. Una mattina mi sono alzato. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato. Io ho trovato l'invasor. Oh partigiano, portami via. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Se io muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellir e seppellire lassù in montagna. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 e seppellire lassù in montagna sotto l'ombra di un bel fior. That's it.
Awesome job. You know what? Good job. You can get a hero point, and if you're full, you can give it to someone else.
I do actually need that because I burned it
Okay.
earlier.
All right. And now give me a perception check to see if you can hear any news.
Perception?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So, you overhear some of the guards talking, and they say, you know what? Things in town have been so good ever since Patax came. Yeah, you're right. After the Baron basically hired us, you know, they can just hang out in the keep all day for all I care. By the way, do you ever see them come out? No, I don't see them come out at all. I mean, they do got that wizard. Maybe they just fly or teleport. I don't know. But in either case, we get to do what we want all day. I just don't like the fact that they got giants up in the keep. By the way, I heard that they're going to let the giants out to play tonight. So, you know, just stay out of their way if they're walking about.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh,
No. We stay indoors.
Not yet.
Oh, I know, but I was like, yeah, giants.
Just dreaming, just thinking about it. But okay, so you spend a few hours do that, and also I think that is going to necessitate a some income, because for some strange reason the townsfolk have a little extra money to spend, and they want to spend some of that on you. What's your training in performance?
Just let me check. I think it's just trained though. Performance. Yeah, just trained.
All right, so you've earned 6 gold pieces and tips.
Cool.
All right, and finally then leaves Jory. What are you doing for the next few hours?
Me?
Yeah.
I would probably go to another tavern and just sit and listen. Have
Okay. So
my supper and listen.
Okay. Well, if you're going to just sit around a tavern, obviously you'll need to pay a little money. So that'll be 7 silver to basically cover for food and supplies, food and drinks while you're there. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, you can give me a perception check to see what you can find.
Come on. I pressed it. There it is.
35. Good. So, let's see. Apparently here, some of the merchants talk. Hey, you ever hear what happened to, you ever hear what happened to the Baron's, wife's brother, you know? Mecca No, what was it? Well, apparently, after the Baron surrendered to Patax and the Tiger Lords, you know, before we got our big break, Amekis, apparently, nasty wizard that he is, apparently came to town shortly after, sequestered himself in the keep, doesn't come out very often. Don't know what he's up to, but I'd be surprised if he was I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to find some way to, I don't know, rain a comet down on like neighboring lands. Because I hear that the Baron wants to start a war with the kingdom to the east. No, they ain't a kingdom. They're just a barony. The Baron will wipe them away without any issue. After that, it's mostly just shit talking as they're playing dice.
Okay.
All right. So, 8 hours have passed. Will the party and the sun is about ready to set. Will the party continue exploring the town, or are you going back?
Going
I'm
back.
headed back to my bed so that I don't get caught out after curfew.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So, day passes, you head on in, and now that you're back in town, back in the Callistria's Revenge, the brothel worker takes your fee for the day as expected. And obviously, because she's trying to maintain her cover, she doesn't spend much time talking with you. She just takes your money, sends you upstairs. But you're now free to discuss with yourself. You're free to discuss with yourselves. Since it's still early in the evening, the large rush hasn't come, so there isn't a lot of traffic upstairs yet. So, you can discuss.
I have posted my findings in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, I hear rumors that Armag is expected to return possibly with more troops. Also, we heard that there is a secret tunnel out of the keep somewhere that we haven't figured out yet. And the Baron apparently hasn't been seen in town since moving into the keep. So if he leaves the keep, it has to be through magical methods or extreme disguise.
Who knows? Maybe we've seen the Baron walking about already.
By the way, everybody gain a hero point.
Back up to full. Nice.
Yep.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Octavia looks up and says, "All right, so it sounds like what we need to do is to find this secret entrance, because it's very I'm willing to bet that it's an escape hatch, and if it's a way out, then it's also a way in, right?"
Yep.
And Kundayo nods in agreement. Brigangar slaps a fist into a palm.
Also, we found out that there's definitely giants in the keep, and apparently, according to the mercs, they're being let loose tonight. Is that something that happens often around here?
We would have
the group.
We'd have to ask Satinder later.
Yep. Oh,
All I can tell you is that in my search, the temple is empty. It's not even fully built within. The 3 priests are gone, dragged out months ago.
Who's the temple for again? Player.
Aristel.
That's the one that's friends with
The Lord of the Hunt.
Yeah. Okay. Friends with Mother Vulture.
Well, not friends with, but cool with. Aristil's wife is actually friends with Mother Vulture.
Hence. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so they're on good terms.
Very good terms. AKA, you hurt my friend, who is your wife. I will end you. Alright, Shiza. Have we explored B1 yet?
I don't think you have, but let me just double check that to be sure.
We should
No,
probably...
because we
I don't
barely
think so.
even got. Because we just barely got into the city
Yeah.
at the end of the last session.
We should probably mark off the ones that we have.
Well, you know the B1's a watchtower.
Okay.
Yeah, so feel free to make marks on the map if you need to, but B1's a watchtower, so that one, it's obvious what's there. And because of Iskander's warfare knowledge, it's very obvious that is the where the largest contingent of guards will be.
Okay. Now,
at least during the day.
Have we explored B7?
You have not.
Okay. I will mark
so
that.
You have explored B1. You know B2 is obviously the keep. You've been to B3. That's Sutton's Stable and Smithy.
That's where the horses are.
Mm-hmm. B4, the Temple of Aristill.
B8 is where we're staying, right? Or B7?
B8 is where you're. B8 is where you're staying. The Velvet Corner. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've not explored B7 and we've not explored B9.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay.
Now we got some marching orders for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. And so you just got to do some searching.
Yep.
By your best guess, there may be some clues outside of the gate. If you want to look for the secret for a secret entrance. Okay, is there anything else that you want to check out?
Not tonight.
Okay. All right, so if that's the case, then the party will, if there's nothing else, the party will sleep. And it is now the 23rd of Calistril, Toil Day.
All right. I will head towards B7 with the guise of medic again.
Real quick before that, I would like somebody to roll a d20 to see if, what the weather is for today.
All right, rolling it. Come on. There we go.
All right, so it's a calm average day. And I would like someone else to roll a d20 to see if we have a weather event for today.
Okay, I can do that.
On it.
No weather event. Okay. All right, so it's going to be an average day. And it is now the next day. What would you like to do? Remember,
Really
you have
quickly.
8 hours of day. Yeah, go ahead.
Do we know what?
I'll follow Zarni again.
Well done. What were you saying, Iskander?
Do we know, like, in a general way, what B7 and B9 are?
You haven't had the chance to explore them yet, so no.
All right. In that case, I'm going to use my first action to just explore B9.
But real quick, during the night while you slept, you heard the thump, thump, thump as giants rampage through the streets. And although it wasn't anywhere near you, you hear a scream in the night. And you can only assume that one of the giants found a victim.
Understood.
All right. So it is now the next day. You have 8 hours to play with. Who is going with who? And remember, you can get the NPCs with you if you want a little backup.
I'm definitely going to go to B7.
I'm going with.
Yeah, I think Jory and Sojin should go with me.
I already volunteered.
Yep.
Okay. So it'll be Zarni, Sojin, and Jory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
That
way,
means that
Iskander can take,
the pair and
yeah.
Gungar and Octavia?
Yep.
yeah, take them at least.
My brain was
Okay.
like, name.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and start with you three then, and then we'll go to the NPCs. So, the three of you, I would like you to give me either stealth checks or society checks to blend in with the crowd.
Stealth.
Okay, no problems. You get through without much issue. Zarni is the only one that's obviously out and about, but she just blends in, so the guards don't pay much of attention, and you make it to B7 without an issue. You find that B7 appears to be similar to the taverns and inns that you've seen before. You see a sign that has a label of that has a picture of a detailed lake steeple with a sign that says Iron Steeple Inn. You don't see any lights on, although it is still early in the morning, and the door does not appear to be locked. Do you wish to explore?
We probably should.
Okay. So, you push inside, and the Iron Steeple Inn is a 2-level inn. On the first level is the large main room with a kitchen door leading to the kitchen in the back, and from that it leads off to a smaller storage area and a cellar in the basement. There are also side rooms on the main level. The one side room basically leads outside to a now currently abandoned stable, and the other side appears to be a open area for like shipments and crates and things like that. Would you like to explore this level or go straight upstairs?
To explore this level,
Yeah.
might as well figure.
It's an inn. We should stay on this level unless invited up.
Yep.
Well, by your best guess, there doesn't appear to be anybody here. It appears to have been long abandoned, yeah.
Well, let's start here and move up.
Okay, so give me perception checks, each of you.
Okay. Give me a second.
Okay, so you've all succeeded. So, looking around, you do see a half-shattered knife, a couple abandoned longswords, non-magical, as well as a fine silk dress that, if repaired, would be quite valuable. Basically, a ruined silk dress. And I'm putting its value for like how much it could net you if it's repaired.
Okay.
50 gold pieces, that's what it said. Besides that, you don't see anything of note. Do you wish to move to the second floor?
Sure.
Yeah. Zarni's gonna, of course, tuck away the silk dress.
Yeah.
Okay. You head upstairs, and the upstairs is like an inn you would expect. This is where most of the actual sleeping rooms are. There are 12 rooms in total, plus a 13th room, which is the largest and connected to the back, presumably for the owner of this establishment. That room is the only one that is locked. The rest of them are either unlocked or the doors are barely hanging on rusted or bashed open hinges. Can you search?
Yep.
I'd like to search the office.
Okay. So, how do you want to get in? Pick the lock?
Yeah, I'll pick the lock.
Alright, give me a thievery check. What about the rest of you in the meantime?
Oh.
We're going to be searching the other rooms.
Yep.
28 will do it. So, it takes you about 10 minutes, but you do pick the lock without doing any damage to anything, and you can slide open the door. I'm assuming that you search for traps, so you don't say that. But you can give me a perception check. Sojin, you got a 22. Okay.
I don't want to re-roll mine.
Yep.
Go for it. Okay. So, Sojin, you don't find much of anything, just rooms with sheets. Some of the sheets are bloodstained, so it gives you a very good idea of what happened here that ran people off. None of the beds are well kept or cared for. As far as Zarni, though, Zarni rolled up beneath a rolled up beneath one of the beds, you find what appears to be a small vial. The vial does appear to... the label appears to have been worn away, but the vial contains a green liquid.
Okay. I'll stash that away for now.
Okay. So, let's see. And Jory, you look around the room, and basically you find that lying in the middle of the bed appears to be an old, rotted body of a human. Apparently, the body is half chewed, and you see that part of the wall was smashed through. It's very likely that a giant reached in here and grabbed the person, bit him, and then threw him back on the bed. Joy. Besides that, though, you do have the chance to look around the room, and you find what appears to be a journal. The journal has a lock, but that lock is busted open. And it looks like that there are some pages torn apart, but if you take the time to read it through, you might be able to discern if there's anything special about what remains of the pages. Basically, that would be either a relevant lore or a society check.
What would be a relative lore? Probably nothing I've got.
Underworld?
I've got Underworld is the strongest one, or the one that's probably the closest, but...
Underworld may actually help
society.
you if you want to take an hour to flip through it and try to determine it. Look at it.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
I pressed the button. I want to re-roll that.
While you're... Yeah, you're going to...
There we go.
32. All right, so that will be a success. So, by the way, while this is going on, at this point, Sojin and Zarni have finished looking over the other rooms and have entered just as you look through the book. And you determine that the book appears to be a ledger. It seems to be really boring details about, like, people coming in, people coming out, whatever. But you notice some marks on the side, and you realize the marks are written in a written form of thieves' cant. Like, about a lot of... And since you know thieves' cant, you are able to read it. And basically it mentions that I've got a buddy who is behind the building of the secret tunnel. If I can make it a couple more days,
if we can,
then I'll go along the shore to the tunnel, and that's the last that you see written, and there's a spot of blood. It's very likely that he was in mid-writing it. Whoever wrote this was in mid-writing when the giant reached in, but that does give you a little clue.
So, along the shore. So, let's mark that.
Search the shore.
All right. Now,
line for the entrance.
All right, and that's all you find here. So let's go back to Iskander. Iskander, what are you doing?
Sussing out the B9.
Okay, B9.
And I'm with Octavian Lagongar, if that's allowed.
That's totally allowed. So, I will need stealth checks or society checks.
Society. Can either Ragongar or Octavia support me with a society check? Or stealth?
I'm actually checking now. So I know Octavia. Let's see. Octavia's going to do that, and actually, Ragongar is really terrible at this. So instead, he's going to play the guard. So he's going to roll intimidation to help instead.
Excellent.
And that's going to give you a +2 to your check. Octavia is going to remain hidden. She casts an invisibility spell on herself, and she'll just remain out of sight.
Good.
So, there we go. Right, so you got a 33. No problem, you get through it with no issues. So the three of you make it to what appears to be a small stone shrine, and you can give me a religion check to see if you can determine who it's to.
Alright. Can Octavia support me with that?
Octavia certainly can. Let me just get her sheet open. Well, actually, she's not trained in this. Rigongar? Rigongar? Yeah, she's not religious.
My god.
Rigongar is actually going to be able to help you with society.
Huh.
Alright,
Not
that's
very well.
Is he?
Well, I rolled a 15. I mean, I rolled a 4, so cut him some slack.
Can I use my quill to support this one?
Sure can.
Should I roll religion or society?
Your choice.
What's that? Can I re-roll that?
Go for it. You at the point.
Sure.
It should be the 17. Just a 17.
Okay.
Actually,
All right, so you're going to get a +1. I'm glad you re-rolled that, because that would have been a -2 to your roll. All right, but yeah, so that's going to be a success. So since you got a success, then that'll be a +2 to your roll because of help from Gongar and Niquel.
Cool. And that's a 27 in total.
Okay. This is apparently a shrine dedicated to Hanspur, the god of rivers and river travel.
I don't think I've ever heard of this one.
They're minor. Yeah, they're a minor god. By your best guess, it looks like this small shrine was built to basically shepherd people that were making, like merchants and fishermen that were plying their trade along the riverways. But by your, it looks like that whatever was here was quickly taken and moved away. But there are no signs of blood or violence, so it's likely that whoever handled the shrine has long ago fled.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, since you have some time before we reach back with the others, is there anything else you'd like to check out, or do you want to just go back to the others?
Get back to the others.
Okay, so three of you reconvene with the rest of the team and discuss. You have about 6 hours of daytime left.
Okay. I suggest we, while discussing, also try to find a way to figure out if there are any survivors from the giant attack.
Well, you could spend a couple hours asking around town and gather information.
Yeah.
I'm up for that.
And Zarni would also do her medic thing while doing that.
Okay. And I assume you also mentioned the shoreline, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why I marked it in green.
Sojin's gonna would like to take a walk down there and take a scout of at least one section of the shoreline.
Okay. So Iskander's going to look around for information about the giant attack last night, right?
Yep.
Zarni's going to try to tend to people to basically keep the liberation points going. And Sojin's going to go scouting along the shore to see if he can find the secret entrance, right?
Yep, and help anybody if I can.
Okay. What about you, Jory? What are you going to do?
I was thinking about helping with the shoreline just because his thieving eyes might spot something somebody else misses.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So let's handle Iskander first. This is going to take 2 hours of time. Give me a diplomacy check. Oh, by the way, are you guys taking any NPCs with you? The ones that are currently available since you took them were Octavia and Ragongar. The others are back at the brothel.
I think I'll just take, I guess,
Those two.
Ragongar. He actually has society, right?
He does.
So yeah, I'll take him with me to ask around town.
I guess then
I
Octavia will go.
I'll take Octavia.
Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the scouts. So, first, I need, as usual, stealth or society to blend in or get past the guards on the wall. Difficulty is 30, so would you like to reroll that?
Yes, I am.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll re-roll that.
Let me check something. Do I
Yeah,
have
don't
anything
forget
to log?
check if you have any potions. Okay, so that's a 39 for Jory. Almost the crit. If you had gotten a crit, I would have let you cover for...
Oh, you're right. I do have one potion of minor invisibility left.
Okay, go ahead and use it, and I'll allow you to use it.
Yep.
Why didn't I just use my hood?
Well, that,
Because
that
you're
would've-
saving it, clearly. But okay. So the two of you make it out of the city, and you walk along the shoreline, seeing what you can find. And you find that of the boats that you pass by, the ones that aren't obviously in ownership of some of the mercenary bands are fishermen boats that haven't gone out to sea, or boats that are in just bad way all around. But you are free to explore. Let's see if you can find that entrance or something fun. I would like you to roll a perception check. All right, 35.
roll that. There you go, 30.
Well, keep your hero point, because I can't really think of a good crit fail effect for that. So Jory got it. So keep your hero point.
He walks into the wall.
No, you know what? Yeah, you accidentally step on a
Chunk of seaweed.
on a chunk of seaweed,
Fell in
and
the
have to
water.
make a reflex save to fall and avoid falling in the water.
Okay.
No, I've got a better idea. He steps on a rake and it flies up and hits him in the face.
No, we're not doing the sideshow Bob. Give me a reflex save.
Oh God!
Okay, there we go.
Okay, you succeed.
So I just use my hero point.
All right.
Don't tell my old woman.
But Jory does find something special. Jory finds, boom, 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 at the base of a 30-foot high bluff is a secret entrance to the escape tunnel. And from your best guess, it appears to be a long, dark dirt road leading westward, very likely to the keep itself. All right. So, let's go back to the others. So, Iskander, we're going to go to you. Give me a diplomacy first, as usual, society or stealth. I'm going to have Ragongar roll to assist you, since he's going to play your guard.
Yep.
All right, so that's almost... Well, yeah, you're fine. No problem. All right. As a matter of fact, since you did it so well, you're going to be able to get closer to the keep, where you think... Basically, you're going to get closer to where it happened and get a +2 to your diplomacy check.
Excellent.
Oh, wait, assurance. You automatically crit succeed now.
Nice.
All right, so with assurance, you spend a couple hours searching, and you ask around, and apparently there was a merchant who had been running late after closing up his shop, and he was trying to rush home, and he had basically stepped out in the road at the wrong time. A giant caught him, grabbed him up, and ate him.
That's rough, buddy. All right.
Oh, so it was the guard that
And
got
that's-
ate? Woohoo!
All right, and what else will you do?
Aside from that, I'm actually not sure. Any suggestions? If not, I think I'm just going to meet up with the group again.
Perform the
Whatever they're doing.
Macarena?
I mean, I could. I don't know how helpful it'll be, but I could. But also, I wanted to point out something.
What's that?
You remember that I have a fancy instrument. Where is it? Charming performance. So, like, how if I ever did a charming performance spell, would that be like sneaky? Can I do that sneakily while I'm like just normally performing?
I'll allow it. Sure.
Interesting. Not gonna do it right now, but something to keep in mind for later.
Okay, but if you want a suggestion, besides going back and waiting for the others, you could also do something to try to help the town to maintain liberation points. Because if you remember, any day where you don't raise the liberation points, you lose liberation points.
Hence my doing medical.
Yeah.
So why don't you just pain?
Yeah, so if you don't want to risk it, and you trust Zarni, you can just go back.
I can distribute some more gold.
Well, remember, you were busy because you were looking for this tunnel.
Okay.
Ouch.
I mean, you can do that later if you want, but if Zarni gets a liberation point up, then that's not going to be enough.
Okay.
Aside
How about
from
this?
Aside from just like spreading the wealth, what other ways do we know of that we can get the people on our side?
Well, remember, this is an occupied city, so you could basically try to spend some time distracting guards, like whistling to get people out of the way of patrolling guard patrols. Maybe you want to try to provide some other assistance. Basically, you can help out by alleviating the pain that the townsfolk are going through. Zarni's doing medical stuff besides distributing money. Maybe you could go to a bar and perform a song to raise the morale of the citizenry.
I think I'll do that.
Okay.
Just I'm trained in the performance, so I might as well.
Okay. Obviously, this is going to draw guard attention, so you'll either need to charm your way past the guards so they allow you to perform unbothered, or you'll have to bribe them. What would you like to attempt?
Is that something that I can charm them with diplomacy, or no?
You could charm them with diplomacy, yes.
All right.
But are you in disguise? Remember, that's the important part.
She's not in disguise as
I will remind you, the guards know about you. So are you in disguise?
The correct answer is yes.
We have those potions, please remember.
We have extra potions?
Yeah, you want to use one of the potions?
Iskander looks like Taylor Swift.
Yes!
Iskander's a Swiftie confirmed.
Then
Are they a Nephilim?
Given the caliber of these guards, you wouldn't survive. You'd never get out of their barracks.
Jesus Christ! Oh god! Oh my god! Disguise as Dolly Parton? I don't know.
All right, sure.
Ah!
All right, since you're using that, I won't. So you can either bribe them or do actually, since you have a high enough diplomacy assurance, you can just auto do it. So,
yep,
we'll skip that. I was mainly checking to see if you're in disguise or not. But okay. With that, go ahead and give me a performance check. Pardon.
All right. I just needed to check that. I completely forgot about this, but because I have this moderate maestro's instrument, and I think it was a violin,
Correct.
Iskander gets a +2 to performance checks. So I'm just gonna add that to the item bonus for my performance.
Yep.
Correct. Oh, boo. Boo, 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 boo. I'm gonna reroll that.
Yep. Okay. It's an average performance, not enough to raise the morale of the townsfolk, but it is enough to get paid, so you get another 6 gold pieces.
Okay. Is there anything else, or is that my turn?
Well, that's your turn. So let's see what happens with Zarni. So Zarni, you're going to maintain the health of the town, right? As medic.
Yep.
All right. First, as usual, that will not be enough.
Okay, that
Would
was
you like to reroll
medicine.
that?
I will do my society, then reroll.
Yep. All right. Yeah, your society is fine. The guards don't bother you.
And then reroll the medicine. There we go.
All right, that will be a success. So that will raise the liberation points by 1.
Okay, what are we at?
16.
No, 17 then. Because I got us to 16
17.
last time.
Right, 17. You're right. We're almost there.
Actually, yep, you're at 17. All right, but that's going to be enough for today. So, at that point, the party can reconvene, and the 2 shore surfers can report that they found the secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel in the north. Along the mountains. Sorry. Bad joke. I had
No, it's
to.
all good. By the way, everybody gain a hero point.
Huzzah!
Oh, goody.
What will the party do? You have 4 hours of daytime remaining.
Do we want to go on up and in?
What do you want to do?
I think
I'm following Sojin.
I honestly believe we should get the last 3 liberation points first, then go after the Baron.
If it helps, I will point out that as far as the liberation points, let me just, where is it? Where is it? Okay. Killing or capturing Baron Drelev is 6 liberation points.
Oh hell!
Let's
go!
We're just like, let's go! Alright.
So technically, if we take him out, we're done.
Yep.
What does our esteemed Bay say?
Want to know more about the defenses inside of the keep before we assault.
Alright. We should
before we're trying to assassinate it.
In that case, we should probably find the little old men that I found earlier. They might know a thing or two.
Okay. So, then you have how many hours did I say? You have 2 hours of
4.
daytime 4 hours
4.
of daytime remaining. So, how would you like to look that up? Remember, you don't have to worry about liberation points for the rest of the day, thanks to Zarni.
Well, I saw them in the slums.
Bring out the food.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Right. I'll use how many rare ingredients do I have right now?
13.
So I'll use 5 of them, leaving me at 8.
Okay. So, basically, you want to ask around, try to find those, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is everyone going to be helping with that?
Yeah, we should probably act the part of at least Iskander, and shoot, what's her name? Octavia
Octavia?
could play the part of medics and priests, no problem. Jory
Could help hand out food.
yeah, and Ragungar too.
Yep.
Soup
Could we
kitchen
need people
for those
to-
3, medics for the other 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
wait,
fine.
I just realized something.
What's that?
I can take 10 minutes out of a day to peek into the future.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
So you could do that and maybe help us find the people.
Yes. Remind me, who are we searching for specifically?
The two little old men
Dark-
who know the castle.
The
Gotcha.
architects.
Yes. Sounds good. I'll search for those, or ask a question about those.
Okay,
We-
so you spend 10 minutes preparing to peer into the future, and what would you like to know about?
What they were talking about. Just if I can get a clue as to where these two people are.
Okay. So you spend your time doing that, and what you find the men you seek around the clock rest by day at the dock. Seek them, but beware, for on this day the giants will play if at night
boy.
you do not seek them out. They shall run afoul, and their lives be rout.
So we
Oh,
also need
we're looking for them.
I
take them back
appreciate
with
your
us.
dedication to the rhymes.
You're welcome. I get a hero point this time.
Yay! We're all screwed if she is a hero, but that means she can re-roll the boss's fault.
Shit.
But okay, so what will the party do now?
All right, so we're going over to the throne. We're getting cooking. We're checking
We're
the
not
dock.
going to the docks?
Oh,
So
we're
everybody's
getting
going then?
Yep. We're gonna set up near the docks to find them.
That's good.
Okay,
So
so
I'm gonna
The
roll
party-
cooking then.
yeah, so you're gonna roll cooking, go for it.
Boom.
All right, so you
Nice.
spend 2 hours working on cooking. Oh, actually, you don't. Do you have any basic supplies remaining?
I had rare ones I'm using.
Oh, you're okay. Well, if you're willing to use them, then you only have to use 7.
That's what I did. I already calculated
Okay.
that.
All right, cool. All right, so you spend some time cooking up fine meals, and now they're ready to be distributed. So that way, the party can work together to distribute them. So, are you all going to be doing that together, or are you splitting up again?
Nope, we're all looking together.
Yeah, let's all
Yep.
work together on that one.
Okay. So, since you have food to pass out and you're using rare ingredients, so this smells really good, the guards are less willing to bother you. So, I'm going to have each of you roll society with a +2. Half of you must succeed in order to be unbothered by the guards.
Adding a temporary +2 to that. 20.
Oh, Jory has to re-roll that.
I'm re-rolling too.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, half of you did succeed after the rerolls. So, there you go. So, you're unbothered, and as you're passing out food, you have earned another hero point liberation point. So now you're at 18. And now, you can look around the docks, see if you can find them. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Iskander?
Blech.
Well, thankfully, Zarni did succeed. Zarni finds them. They were apparently trying to throw some lines at the water to see if they could catch some fish. When you find them, the group of engineers and 6 other basically poor merchant. Some of them appear to be merchants with like dirty, ragged clothes. Very likely merchants whose shops have been taken over, so they're destitute now. And the rest are commoners in commoner gear. But they all seem to be on good terms with one another. They look up as you approach, but turn their attention back to their fishing. What do you do? Yeah, I'm going to call for a break after the scene.
Sojin holds out a couple platters for them. May
All
we
right.
interest you in some food, gentlemen?
We can't pay.
It's on the house.
What? Well, far be it from me to turn down an offer. Thank you. Thank all of you. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I appreciate it so much.
Can I make
Go
the
ahead.
suggestion that we take them to B7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
He's like, gentlemen, for your safeties, let's go to the old inn. It's warmer there anyway.
Well, I guess since we fed us and all, sure.
Plus, also, it's an abandoned inn. You're going to be safer there tonight anyway.
Yeah, but if the guards
Doors
decide
and
they
warm.
go check it out. But I guess we can go in there for a little bit. Yeah, let's go.
At least rest your feet for a few hours.
They follow you to the inn. And once you arrive, they are eating their food and just wolfing it down like this is the best meal they've had in a long time.
I'm also going to check them for any injuries or anything that needs to be treated.
Thankfully, outside of general exhaustion and malnourishment, they don't seem to have any like injuries that need to be treated.
Okay.
They just need rest and food.
Okay.
But after they finish their meal, they look up. There's a lot of you as saints. You're not from around here, are you?
No, we're
Just
not.
passing through. Just passing through.
We're just passing through, thinking of, just being a thorn in the side of dictators. You wouldn't happen to know anything about the inside of the castle, would you?
There's a moment as they understand what you're asking, and there's a moment of fear between their eyes, almost as if like they're wondering if you're being sincere or if this is some sort of test. Give me a diplomacy check.
Didn't I speak with them earlier, so wouldn't they recognize me?
Yeah.
Right, but they would know that you
They would
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you asked about this suddenly has their flight or flight instinct up.
Yep.
But 33 will be a success. So what do you do exactly?
I'd say we pull out sort of our token of rank, if you will. Just to let them know we are from Stagsbane. We come here to stop this madness. We know of the secret entrance up the river. We plan to go there tonight.
We just need to know the defenses.
You're serious?
Very.
Deadly.
Well,
Deadly serious.
then I'd be glad to. All right. Now we haven't been there in some time, mind, after Baron Drelev surrendered to Patax, but we can tell you what we know. What do you want to know?
Basic fortifications, weapon mounts, good spots for guards to hide and strike from.
I was chief
Does the
engineer for
entrance,
this.
the secret entrance open up inside?
Well, the secret entrance on the inside, it opens up to the main area. There's a stairwell that leads up to the main area, basically where the food is being kept, that sort of thing, where people can dine and all that. And then if you keep going up, it would go up to the upper levels.
From there, where is the
beside-
Baron's hideout? His quarters, his chambers.
His quarters are up on the second floor,
Okay.
with the rest.
Thank you.
Would it be possible for you to draw us a map?
Now, mind you, I wouldn't be able to tell you where they were, but I could draw you a map.
Sojin pulls up paper and charcoal.
Okay, and to simulate that, I am going to put streamer eyes down so that you can see stuff. They explained that they were not in charge of the second level. They just know roughly where it is. So they couldn't tell you like who's there or what's going on up there. But they would be able to... basically, I'm going to put streamer eyes down so that you have a little bit of intel. But so they will give you that information.
Okay.
And they draw you a map. They explain that most of what you'll find inside are guard patrols. Basically, people, mercenaries like the Hannes Drelev's elite guard. And that roughly where the food places are, basically where like food is kept. Outside of that,
They know where the gold is kept. Treasury.
Probably not.
They wouldn't know that.
Well, okay. Shoots that idea down.
I mean, nothing says you can't look for it anyway. But
Oh, yeah. But if I knew where it was, I would come up with a plan to empty it quietly so that there's no gold to pay the mercenaries anymore, and they'd leave.
Yep.
That's true.
Do the whole steal it all.
Yeah.
Hey, the vault's open. The vault's empty. Can't pay us. Have them revolt.
You're doing a heist thing now?
Well,
Yeah, if it turns out that way, it turns out that way.
if the food's
We've been we've been spreading that rumor for a long time that he's running out of money.
And also, if the secret hideout or secret entrance is where the food is being kept, could start stealing some of that food.
Yeah, I would love to
Distributing the
replenish
food.
my stocks and replenishing it. Yeah.
Okay, so while I'm setting that up and they finish drawing you a map, they explain that the secret entrance down below is mostly a like a dirt that
cold
there
cellar.
is, it's a cold cellar, yeah, basically. But they are not sure if anything's moved down there since obviously they weren't. They do mention that there is a secret entrance, but if you found the entrance to the secret tunnel, then you'll be on the side that has the levers for the secret entrance, so you can just let yourselves in that way. Yeah. They warn you that on the outside, there is a prison that the secret tunnel will pass by, and that it's very likely that if he's still alive, that Tyrion Numesti, if you remember, he was the one that the woman that told you about everything in the first place wanted you to rescue.
Oh yeah.
Kaz, right? Or Cass?
Yeah, Cass.
Yeah, Cassie. Yep. And that the main entrance, they know for a fact, is guarded by giants. So the main entrance is extremely dangerous. And that I will show you. So I'm going to pull you that because they are able to describe what is visible from the outside. So let me just take you that map real quick.
It's black. It's night.
Yeah, I know. Give me a second. I have to.
I know. I'm being silly about it.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So streamer eyes, I'm just going to give all players. There we go. So you should be able to see now.
Oh,
Yep.
So yeah, that's the main entrance.
I think it would be a bad idea to go in this way.
Yeah.
yes.
Thoughts?
Thoughts and prayers?
Thoughts and prayers, indeed.
Hopes and dreams and wishes.
Bring
All right.
Let's bring Doctor Who and his main battle tank with us.
All right. Basically, they explained that that the main tower where Baron Drelev is basically holds himself up. He's very likely to retreat up the top of the tower because apparently he has a lover that he wants to protect above all else.
Yeah, we're aware of the lover issue.
All right. And with that, is there anything else that you'd like to know from them?
Yeah. Was Baron
Well-
Drelev always a tyrant to you?
Well, it was never pleasant, to be honest. Yeah, he paid us on time, but then he fought, and he was even pushing back the Tiger Lords, celebrating his successes. He had a brilliant military mind against them. But then Patax came and lent their assistance to the Tiger Lords, and that was that.
Yeah. Okay.
He's become worse ever since he surrendered.
Good to know.
I wonder if it's
Yeah.
really
Iskander's going to speak up at this
him
point.
anymore.
If we had the opportunity to take him alive, do you think that we should, as citizens of this barony?
They sigh and they say, to be honest, I could care less. Everything that he's done to us, if you gave me the choice, I'd have him hanged, but I just want to be free.
Understood.
So, if at all
You will be
possible,
soon.
we will keep him alive just long enough for him to stand trial, so you guys can hang him. If not,
Exactly.
am I allowed to flambe?
Flambe, fillet, and throw him over the side of the castle by a rope.
Iskander wants him to be taken alive, if possible. If nothing else, just like get to the bottom of what happened exactly.
Fair enough.
Right. Should we break?
Yeah, we should probably break. I do have a quick
Yeah,
question.
let's take a
for-
break.
Yeah. My question can wait until after break, so that way I can grab some soup.
I'm going to cook
Okay,
myself
well-
some leftover spaghetti.
Soup and a
All right,
sandwich.
so yeah, we shall take a break then.
Breaky.
Okay, be right back.
No problem.
So yeah, just look at the World of Warcraft, the intro, sort of that intro section for the new expansion. Like
Mhm.
defending the sun well. It's like, oh, serious character. Leroy Jenkins. You feel out of place, good sir? But you're a paladin of sorts. At least we got chicken.
I'm gonna go grab a. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more drinky drink. So I'll be right back.
Hello again. I have acquired spaghetti, so I'm going to mute myself so you don't hear me chewing loudly.
Mhm.
Ham and barley lentil soup. With carrots. I'm gonna see if I like this. Hot. Okay. The carrots are crunchy. I like it. Mer.
Meow.
Mer.
Meow.
I might be able to make a turkey version of this.
Hell yeah.
And I'll even write the recipe down. Because it was a cup of barley and a cup of lentils. And 2 cartons of... So 8 cups of vegetable stock.
I think you chose the wrong Pathfinder type
Again?!
for the stream.
No, it's... It's the difference between OBS and Streamlabs.
Yeah.
I had the right one selected for OBS.
Yeah, because it's... But be heartened. We are not the only one who have made that mistake.
No,
I'm looking at the category. There's several other people who have the same issue.
I don't even know how to fix it either.
Weird. It's okay. Nothing to worry about.
Yes, worry about. I just... drives me nuts.
Yeah.
switch back to OBS permanently.